Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Haripriya Kulkarni from Modern College of Engineering. Now we are going to study about the renewable energy sources. So first of all, we will study solar thermal. Okay? If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it, share your comments and give like. Let us start.
One is a solar thermal. So basically solar thermal means we are converting solar energy for heating up of the water, and that heated water we are utilizing for any application. Whereas solar PV concept is it is a photovoltaic wherein we are converting solar energy directly into the electrical energy and then we are utilizing it. So these kind of pictures you might have seen. So yeah, this kind of pictures you might have seen. So these are the tubes. Okay. So solar panel will absorb the heat and this heat will be transferred to this water or any liquid flowing through these pipes. It will get heated and then it will be utilized. This is a common picture that you have seen on the rooftop solar water heating system. So this is a water tank where water is stored and this water is get heated and that we are utilizing. So this is a basic concept of a solar thermal. Okay. Now let us see the sizing of a sun and a earth. So as shown in the diagram, this is a sun which is approximately 109 times greater than the earth dimension. This is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and this is the Earth. So see how small our Earth look likes. So I just want to give you a view of how big the sun is. You all have done it in your geography, but I'm just revising some of the concepts to understand how much vast amount of energy is available to us, which is free of cost, and hence nowadays we have started utilizing it properly. The main difficulty in utilizing solar energy was the initial capital cost was very high, but due to subsidy offered by government, now many people have started utilizing the solar energy. So just for understanding of how big the sun is and what amount of energy we are getting of a sun, I have given this diagram. So if we go diameter wise, then you can see the diameter of the earth is 12742 12,742 kilometers, which is a huge distance. But the diameter of the sun is 109 times the diameter of the earth. So it is so bigger as compared to the earth. So you can imagine now, I think. And if you measure the center to center distance, I mean center of a sun and center of a earth, and if we measure the distance between them, it is 147.1 million kilometer. You know what is how much is a 1 million? Yes, anyone? Hello? How much is 1 million? Hello?
60 असं माहिती.
It is 1000 times 1000. So 6 zeros on 1 is 1 million. Okay? 6 zeros on 1 is called as 1 million. So here you will be having 1,147 times 0 kilometer. This is the distance between the sun and earth. Therefore, we are not getting 100% energy from the sun, but many of the solar radiations are diffused or they are reflected, they are absorbed in the distance between the earth and the sun they are traveling, which is a huge distance, and therefore we are getting some amount of energy from the sun, which is some part of the energy delivered by the sun, but again it is a very huge as comparing with the size of the earth. But again, definitely depending upon the global position of a particular country, depends whether we are getting a solar energy or not. So as far as India is concerned, we are getting pretty nice amount of energy, solar energy, and we can utilize it. Now going to the next slide, this is a structure of earth. So I have shown here only 4 parts, but you can consider inner and outer layer. Likewise, total 8 parts are divided. Our earth is divided into say 8 parts starting from the core. So let us consider this as 2 layer, inner core, outer core. So first is the inner core, which I have given as a core. So the temperature of core of a sun is 8 to 40 million Kelvin, and its density is 100 times to that of a water. Now the next zone is the radiation zone. So the outer layer, this one is a radiation zone, which is which radiates the energy from the core to the next layer by the means of radiation principle. The next layer, say third layer, this one, inner layer of the second part, is the convection zone, where the temperature is about 7000 K and radiation is difficult, so convection method is used for the transfer of the energy. Fourth layer is the photosphere, which is a visible region where we can, the sun rays are visible, and it is a thick layer, and the temperature is 5800 K. Next layer is the reversing layer. Sorry, this is reversing layer, where temperature starts rising across this layer, and several hundreds of kilometer the length of this layer is. Reversing layer is a very big layer whose length is several kilometers, several hundred kilometers, and hence it is called as the reversing layer. Okay, so if we again check the dimensions, the reversing layer is a bigger layer which is few hundred kilometers. Then there is a transmission layer which is 200 kilometer long, and the temperature is 20,000 K. And the last layer is the corona layer, which is the outermost layer, wherein temperature is transferred. The particles from this layer reach to the Earth's atmosphere. So these are the various layers of the Earth. Going to the next slide, we will discuss this slide and we will stop today's lecture. So let us see solar irradiations. So irradiations are the different radiations coming out from the solar sun and reaching to the earth. So as per the wavelength, I have shown a graph here which is irradiance, which is watt meter square per nanometer. So irradiance is watt per meter square, and we are comparing it on the x-axis with the wavelength, which is given in nanometer. So the overall spectrum of solar irradiation is divided into 3 spectrum. One is a UV, ultraviolet rays, which is invisible and having a wavelength of 0.005 to 0.39 nanometer. The next spectrum is a visible spectrum, which is from 0.39 nanometer to 0.75 nanometer. And the third region is an infrared, which is not again visible to us, and it is greater than 0.75 nanometer. So the sun rays which we can see with our eyes comes only under this spectrum, and we are trying to utilize all the heat energy that is coming to the atmosphere. Okay, any difficulty, please ask.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.